Dear hopefuls, happy Tuesday. Please excuse any shakiness that may occur. I have a very janky setup right now, so sorry, that's what we have right now, because until I can start settling stuff in this house and we start organizing and changing everything around, this is really the best background I got. So it's a great setup you're on right now. Also, I want to show you guys the new shirt that I got. It says peace starts with empathy, and I got it off of a website called Wholesome Culture, and I'm gonna put a link down below. It's like a little affiliate link type of thing. If you go and click on that link, you can get 10% off. I don't get paid for it, I just get rewards in the form of percentages off. So I mean, kind of like getting paid, but I really like the clothes. They're super cute. This is a tank top and it's super light and really soft, and a lot of their clothing is mostly around veganism, but if you search around, there are a lot of like good feels articles of clothing. And KATIE-REBEKAH and RAQUEL, I know that you guys don't eat meat either, and there's some really cute shirts. There's one I really want that says Team Herbivore and it has 2 dinosaurs on it. So once I get more money, I'm gonna be getting that shirt. If that's anything that you're interested in, you can go check that out. Okay, enough plugging. Wow, my camera battery is starting to flash, so hopefully let's get through this quickly. Some changes to life since my last video. Dave got a puppy. Her name is Mala. She is a Caledonian wolf-alike, and we had to drive to Scotland to get her. If you're interested in seeing that vlog, I will put a little card up here in the corner if you can go check that out later. But I figured for today's video I would just go through and answer some questions that I took off of a website, and I thought that we could just do that for this week. It's nice and easy because I know that you two are very busy at the moment. I'm gonna go through and pick random questions off of here. This one is, what is the last picture you took with your phone? It was a picture of my setup so I could show you guys. What is the weirdest prank call that you have ever made? I don't feel like I've made a lot of prank calls in my life, but there was a time in high school, so my friends and I were probably 15 at the time. You could send an instant message, so before Facebook chat was a thing, you could send an instant message into our local radio show, and it was like a shout out type of hour, and 2 of my friends, Katie and Shelby, we sent a really long, lengthy shout out that was just comprised of so many inside jokes, and I actually have it recorded.
Shout out to Tiffany Sally Fartlet. He's taking the chicken class this year. I just want him to squeak on. What? Whoever gets the best bird faucet ever, just remember, do it for Jamie. This is coming from your tripolar unit, Sam, Katie, and Shelby. We really love you a lot forever. V-dub. And remember, kids, just don't do drugs.
So, I mean, it wasn't a prank call, but it was kind of like a prank shout out because we knew that our friends were definitely listening, because that was like the thing to do, to listen to the shout outs. What year was it? It was probably 2006, 12 years ago. I'm young. Have you ever been in a car accident? I have. I've been in one car accident. It happened on New Year's Day in 2014. I was driving my brother Garrett and his girlfriend Cassidy home from Vermont. We had gone to see my then boyfriend who lived in northern Vermont, and the 4 of us drove up to Montreal for New Year's Eve. So on New Year's Day we had come back down and I was driving us home, and the roads were still pretty snowy and icy, and I ended up coming around a corner. I tried to overcorrect as I skidded on snow and ended up sideways into somebody's fence. Despite how bad that car looked, it got impounded. My dad went and picked it up in Vermont, grabbed it, brought it back, fixed it up. The guy at the garage said that it was never gonna run again. My dad made it happen, and I drove that car for another year until I gave it to Garrett. I have a vlog the day that I went to go buy a new car. I'll put a card there. And so I gave that car to Garrett, and actually he eventually hit a deer with it, so the back 2 doors had big huge dents on the side of it. FYI, that car's name was Kenny. Best compliment you have received? I think, honestly, the best compliment I've received was from you, Raquel, when you said that the color yellow reminds you of me. So I feel like that is a great compliment. What is your perfect pizza? I love pizza. I didn't used to. When I was younger, I couldn't care less about pizza. But I think my favorite kind of pizza would be onion and tomato. It's gotta be red onion. Red onion and tomato. I'm getting hungry. Would you be willing to eat a bowl of crickets for $40,000? First of all, how big is this bowl? Second of all, can I put anything on the crickets? Third of all, Yes, obviously I would. Thanks. Veganism be damned. I'll eat a bowl of crickets for $40,000. If you could have only one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? I love French fries, I love guacamole, I love spaghetti squash. Is there a way that that could be the meal? And the last question I'm gonna ask and answer, how do you start a conversation? I don't. I try not to. I do my best to just fade and melt into the background and hope that people will leave me alone. I do my best not to start conversations. I'm not really good with the small talk thing because I just don't do very well with thinking on the spot, I think, is my biggest issue. Is I'm not very good at thinking on the spot in a conversational way. If it's thinking on the spot to come up with a snarky, sarcastic remark to something, I am good to go. Alrighty. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're interested to see more from me, I do vlog pretty much every single day, and sometimes I read my high school diary out loud, so you can go check that out. If you're not subscribed to this channel already, make sure that you do that. Give this video a thumbs up if you made it this far, and I will meet you back here next Tuesday.